Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. So today I just want to make a little bit, talk a little bit about vitamin D and testosterone specifically. I've covered this a little bit in a past couple of videos that I've made before, but I really want to just kind of hammer home the point because it's very, very important. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit here. And so the first thing I want to talk about is the ranges of what a healthy man is supposed to have. Now, I was doing some research before I made this video, and apparently Health Canada says that if you have a level of 50 in terms of vitamin D, that's sufficient. And that's not correct. I see a hormone expert, and he has my vitamin D level ranging between 200 and 250. The last time I had mine checked, I believe it was 232. Now, that's a healthy level of vitamin D. But the average doctor and the internet, all the misinformation on there, they're going to tell you that no, that's too high. If you're looking at testosterone range, you need to be between, according to Life Labs, you need to be between 8 and 28. And that's not correct either, because if you have a testosterone level of 10, for example, they're going to say to you, oh no, you have optimal levels of testosterone, everything's fine. You may have health issues, but it's not your testosterone. Even though if you have a testosterone level of 10, you really want it between 30 and 35. So you need roughly a 300% increase, and they'll tell you you're fine. Most people do not have optimal levels. Most men don't have optimal levels. They've shown some studies saying that only 1 in 4 men have low testosterone, but the only people who really regularly get their levels checked are athletes. So really, it's 1 in 4 athletic men. If you factor in the average man with that, you're going to have, I would bet, 3/4 of men have low testosterone. Or when I say low testosterone, I mean unoptimal. So if you're below 28, that's low, and you should do something to fix it. Now, you might not need testosterone replacement therapy if you're like in the 20s and you're 25 years old, because you could just do some squats, push-ups, explosive exercises, and that will probably raise your testosterone levels into that optimal range over the course of a few months. If you're a little bit older, if you're in your 30s and your testosterone level is 10, you need hormone replacement therapy because that's very low. Um, That's about what mine was at about, say, what, 3, 4 years ago. I had mine checked and it was 10.8, I believe. And I was told I was fine. Family doctor, urologist, nope, you're fine. You may have these mental health issues, but you don't need any hormones. You might have a heart attack. You won't be able to have kids. And it's like, well, apparently the opposite is true. If I don't have optimal levels of testosterone, according to my hormone expert doctor, you have actually a higher chance of having a heart attack than if you have optimal levels. So it's kind of interesting how these doctors will tell you that they'll tell you this information about hormones, and not only is it not true, the opposite of what they're saying is true. Now, is this just these doctors not being informed, or is it something else? Is it that they're just ignoring the information? Because it's kind of weird how not only do they get it wrong, but it's completely ass backwards. They don't get a single thing right that they say about testosterone or vitamin D. Not a single doctor I've ever met can tell me exactly what a unit of vitamin D is, but they'll tell you to take 1,000 units. That doesn't make much sense, right? So, um, and the reason I want to keep talking about this is because I really think it's important that, and again, it's not the end all be all. It's not like if you take some testosterone, you're going to be Superman and all your problems in life is going to go away. But if you want some of these problems in your life to go away, your brain needs to be working properly. And you certainly can't be suffering from from a high level of mental health issues because you're not going to be able to fix anything. Now, in order to correct those mental health issues, you need tools. Well, vitamin D and testosterone are very, very good tools for reducing the inflammation in your brain, which is causing your mental health issues. Right? Like, remember, like, I would always hear people talk about, my grandfather built his house with his bare hands. It's like he used his bare hands, but he had tools in those bare hands because without the tools, no house was getting built. Right? So, if you want to build a house, if you want to build your mind, if you want to build your body, you have to have the tools to do it first. And now that I'm telling you what these tools are, I really hope that a lot of you guys will listen to this and you really take this in because it's really changed my life pretty dramatically. I'm not Superman. I'm still not even full and clear in my issues. I still have a lot going on. but I'm not nearly as bad as I used to be. And I'm gonna do another video probably sometime down, I don't know when, but I'll do like a more of a deeper dive on exactly what was going on with me for about, well, almost my whole life really. But then it started getting really, really bad when I was in my 20s. Um, and it's not nearly as bad anymore. And none of these pharmaceutical medications helped. Nothing. Therapy didn't help. Dietary, that can help a little bit. I stopped eating as many carbs. That helps for sure. Getting more fat and protein definitely is a good thing. But you also need your body needs to be fueled by testosterone and vitamin D. Sleep, water, basic things, but you have to add these two hormones into your body and make sure that you're at an optimal level. I'm not saying go and just start buying testosterone and injecting it. What I'm saying is get your levels checked, find an expert. If you're in Canada, this is going to be a little bit more difficult, and it's going to take a lot more time. And then in the States, you could probably get it pretty quickly, but it's going to be pretty expensive. So there's kind of it's not like such a clear and easy issue to fix, but you have to find a way to start your journey some point. Why not start today? All right, guys, thank you very much. That's going to be it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Please like and subscribe, and definitely let me know what your opinions are in the comment section. See you next time.